So I just got a package today from Jackson's that I ordered. Let's see, when was that? Oh, I think it was around the 9th or so, and yeah, it finally arrived today. Today is October 26th, so it's not the worst time-wise, but it's also not the best. I think the fastest I've got is 2 weeks door to door. So anyways, so I ordered Faber Castell watercolor markers. I was interested. I bought one Winsor Newton watercolor marker a while ago in sap green, and I really liked it, especially for picking up detail in my house portraits and things like that. And so I didn't go with Winsor Newton, only because Faber Castell had an amazing sale on, so I went with them instead. And then to make up the order, I just added some open stock pencils and things like that. So unfortunately the sale's not on anymore, so you won't be able to go to the website and purchase it yourself for such a good price, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do a video with just comparison with, because in another order I have Winsor Newton, some open stock pieces too. So, oh, I almost missed that. That's a little pointer sharpener. So it's very, very tiny, if you can see. Very tiny. To get extra long point. So I better not lose that. I think that's all that's in there. So let's start with these Faber Castell watercolor markers. Now I will put everything below for purchases. I do have an affiliate account with Jackson's, which would help with my obsession. And if that's a problem, the Jackson's problem for you, I'll also try to track them down on Amazon. And I also have an affiliate account there. I'm not sure for how much longer, but here they are. So there's 10 watercolor markers made in Germany, and here they are. Very beautiful. Comes with a little instruction manual, I suppose, and how you can mix the colors together. I've seen people use acetate or mylar to put some pigment down, and then you can lift off from that with a brush. So this is what they look like. It's kind of quite different from the ones with Winsor Newton. But like other ones, they have a brush side, and they have more of a fine tip side for detail. And so the colors you get are dark chrome yellow, orange glaze, pale geranium lake, middle purple pink, ultramarine, phthalo blue, dark phthalo green, May green, and dark sepia, and black. So I already have, I keep this binder with all my swatches in, so I can make sure first I don't buy something twice, which I have done. So I have on order 2 more. I tend to get different beiges and grays because they're a little bit harder to do, and I use a lot. So let's see. Let's start with the brush. So this is dark chrome. Oops. Forgot that this, unfortunately, it's from my printer, which doesn't have permanent ink. So the black bleeds a little. Red geranium. Try to keep it inside the lines. Mid purple pink. They seem very, I don't know, it's a good word for it, juicy. So this is ultramarine. That's a really nice ultramarine, not quite like some of the paint ultramarines. Phthalo blue. That's really strong color. Dark phthalo green. May green. That's very close to the sap green that I have from Winsor & Newton. This one's dark sepia. It's very dark. It's almost like a Van Dyke brown. And then black. So I'm just going to use a water brush. And just, it's a bit of an oops moment there, going through the black. They do pick up nicely and blend out, so you don't get a harsh line. That's the mid purple pink. Oh. It's ultramarine. You can pick up quite a bit of pigment. I always keep rags on my art trolley beside me to wipe off things. I'm just wiping off the brush. I do like this green. It's a little bit lighter than the Winsor & Newton. Here's sepia. There's quite a bit of red to it. So not quite Van Dyke brown. Not quite sepia either. And black. Again, you can lift quite a bit of pigment off from just a couple of strokes. So far, I'm pretty happy with those. It's a nice box, really not up to too much travel because it is just paper or cardboard, not quite sturdy. But you know, you could throw these into a little pencil case and you'd be ready to go for traveling, or just even sitting in a cafe and sketching. So let's put those out of the way. And then what else? We have Derwent Metallic pencils. I only got the 6 because I didn't, there's I think a 12 set, but I just wasn't interested in the other colors. I wanted, these are more traditional metallics rather than having like a pink metallic or something like that. So I think I will swatch them out. Oh dear. I think I have, yep, there we go. So this is antique gold. That's nice. And it feels really nice to use them. And we have gold here. It's a little bit lighter, more yellow. And pewter. They're quite soft, like the Derwent Coloursoft pencils, which I have some. Bronze. And silver. Because if there's gold, there has to be silver. And finally, copper, which looks quite like the bronze, in fact. The bronze is just a little bit more orange in it. And there we go. Those are the Derwent Metallic pencils. I don't know what the point is for the lead parts. I don't know if it says, it doesn't say here. But yeah, so there's 20 in all of these pencils. And on to more pencils. There's a pencil theme. So, more Derwent. Like I said, I have some Coloursoft. I got a set of these, and I've been adding slowly to them. Here is the dark green. It's more like a phthalo green, not viridian. It's not quite what I would have liked. That's the unfortunate thing about not being able to test out things in a store. You don't always know what you're getting. And these were the drawing pencils. I haven't tried these before. I've seen the set that I'm eyeing, and if it goes on sale, I for sure probably buy it, but I should test it out. So the first one is Mars Violet. Oh, and these are even softer than the Coloursoft ones. Really, really nice. And Warm Gray. Again, I'm always buying grays. And that is a nice warm color. The Derwent Drawing are mostly muted colors, mostly ones that you would use for a landscape drawing. And let's see what, they always pack things so well, Jackson's. Except for the little sharpener that I nearly lost. Okay. There's another of the drawing pencils. So it's Green Shadow. It's almost like a gray-green. And more of the Coloursoft. Here is Brown Earth, and that is here. Very nice. And Blackberry. Oh, that's nice. Nice purple. It's kind of like I forget the name of it in the graphitint. The thistle color, or juniper in the pan version of the graphitint. Gray lavender right beside it. Yeah, that's really nice. Really nice. Almost mauve with a little bit of pink to it. Lincoln Green. Kind of interested in this. Oh, it's kind of almost like a light olive green. It's much more practical for me than this dark green. It's kind of unfortunate. And Deep Red. Because the set I got really didn't have anything like that in red. Not that I use that too much, but and again, I got this set because it was on really good sale at a independent shop called Gwartzman's in Toronto. These are the colors that you get in the set of 24. So there was like a red and burnt orange. So it didn't really have a good range of reds, which is always nice to have. So just slowly adding to it. Like I said, I have another shipment coming with a few more colors. But in the meantime, I'm also adding to my Caran dash. Fine. Where I've hidden them. Here we go. And you'll notice that I've got more of the earth colors, muted earth tones, because I use these for a lot of my house portrait paintings, just to finish off with the detail with these Museum Aquarelle. They're probably the most expensive watercolor pencils, but they are really, really worth it. They're just so rich and creamy and have so much pigment. So when you move water over them, it's kind of seamless. You don't get, with cheaper pencils, you get kind of still the pencil look, especially on watercolor paper, the unevenness of the pencil, whereas these just really wash out lovely. So here's moss green. I don't have any greens, and this doesn't disappoint. This is the kind of green I love. And there we go. It's a little bit brighter, as most watercolor pencils will be when you apply water, but not an unpleasant color. I would have liked it a little bit darker, but you can see just how that washes out so nicely. It's so bright. And then 10% sepia, because I loved 50% sepia. And these were in and out of stock, so I had to wait to get these two. Or the sepia 10% seems to be out of stock quite a bit. And I can see why. It'd be really nice for doing portraits. Yeah, so that's growing on me as a watercolor. And finally, the last of the pencil buying are these Sketcher non-photo blue pencils. There's two of them. This I probably use a lot when I have to do watercolors aren't necessarily going to a client. I'm doing the watercolors in order to scan them and digitize them. This won't pick up your drawing lines when it's scanned. So it's perfect for turning your artwork into digital. It'll just, and you can go over the lines in ink or whatever, and they just won't be picked up when they're scanned. So as you can maybe make out here, you'll see a lot of animators use these pencils. So anyways, I've been thinking about getting those for a while. I had a project that I was doing that I wasn't giving the original watercolors to the client. They were using them in digitized form, so that would have been better than having to Photoshop some pencil lines that I missed in the original watercolor when I scanned it. So anyways, that doesn't need swatching out. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this package. And yeah, I look forward to getting a few more of the Coloursoft. I didn't realize, I haven't really used pencil crayons since I was a kid. I've used watercolor pencils, but not pencil crayons, and they've certainly changed since I was a kid. And I'm really liking experimenting with them. And then this little dandy pointer, I'll have to see if that works out, and I will have to not lose it. Okay, so anyways, thanks very much. If you like this and you want to see more sort of, I hate to call them art hauls because I know a lot of people don't like that. It's not a bragging thing or let's spend money. These will all be put to use for work. I paid for all of them. So, yeah, but if you want to get updates and things like that and some demonstrations, subscribe below, and below will also be the affiliate links for all of the things that you see here. Okay, thank you.